Hey guys, this is OhMyGodHacksRaven21 and I have a new Pokemon Black and White battle. This one is against 9piecewood. I found him on the server chat and we thought we might as well have a battle. So yeah, he is going. Oh, sorry, I'm going to start off with my Crossel and he's going to send out an Azelf. And I've seen a lot of these in the OU tier, so I'm kind of guessing the average set. And I fall for the taunt, and I use Stealth Rock, so obviously my taunt doesn't go. So I'm like nearly 100% sure this is the standard one. So yeah, I send out my Shandera because I'm expecting some type of like Psychic or something like that. But I can also wanted to go straight for a Psychic. No, sorry, a Shadow Ball because that will be super effective damage. But he sends out a Tyranitar, which is gonna resist that quite well. Is also going to put up a Sandstream, so there's going to be continuous damage, which is going to nullify all of my leftovers, which I have on this team. It's not very many, but yeah. I go for the Shadow Ball, it does absolutely nothing, and I'm scared of the Earthquake, because I know that's going to one-hit kill me. So I'm going to switch out into my Lucario, because I know that's going to scare him, because I have a fighting move, or fighting moves. So he goes for a DD on the switch, so that basically tells me he's going to be a dancing sweeper. So I want to try and scare him out of that as soon as possible. So I go for a vacuum wave while he switches out. So his Azelf is going to take a priority move to the head. It's not going to do much, but because it's Life Orb, it's going to do a fair bit amount of damage. And actually, it does bollocks all. So nice one, Lucario. You buggered that up. So yeah, we get Sandstorm. I decide to switch out because I'm part fighting, and being part fighting against a Psychic is really not good. So my Shandera goes in, and he uses Fire Blast, which made me laugh because now I have a Flash Fire boost. And I as I said, I was 100% sure this is the OU set, so it was obvious that it was going to do a fire move, considering my Lucario is part Steel. So he goes into a Tyranitar and I use a Flamethrower, and this Flamethrower is not going to do a lot of damage, but as you see I get a crit here, and this crit actually did matter quite a lot, because if I didn't have get that crit, this next one wouldn't have killed it, because my Shandero is Choice Scarce. I'm going to easily outspeed Tyranitar. So yeah, it's a bit of a, I'm really sorry for that crit, but obviously can't do much about it. It's helpful for me, but I reckon it mattered quite a lot. So he sends out a Reuniclus, and I had no idea what this is going to do. I was expecting, I don't know, a Psychic, whatever. And I switched out into my Crossel because I can start setting up some of my entry hazards. And then when he goes first, I realise, oh shit, it's a Trick Room. But it kind of is quite good for me, considering that my Crossel isn't really quick at all. So I can easily set up Stealth Rocks after this, and I can get some spikes up. So he switches out into an Azelf, and I'm still going to outspeed that because I am still like uberly slow. So I use the Stealth Rocks, and he is going to get some Sandstorm damage. I'm going to take some lefty recovery. Okay, Rock Blast. I use Rock Blast, and that's going to be stab, and it's going to do some nice damage. And as you see here, because I've got 4 hits in, it's going to take him down to a sliver of HP, which is enough for me to basically just... Oh, Sandstorm's actually going to finish him off. But he uses Fire Blast, and then gets the burn, and it was like, crap, because this Crossel is EV'd in attack. Not much, but still a little bit. But Sandstorm gets rid of it, and I get leftovers, and then my burn kicks in. But over the past few battles, I've actually realised that this crab Pokemon has been quite good, because I've had like battles where it's been like he's been able to stand in for like 4 Pokemon, and they've actually do nothing to him. Anyway, back to the battle. I used Toxic because I knew I was going to be faster because of Trick Room, and he's going to go for a Waterfall, but because that is stab and super effective, that's going to knock me out, even though that is a physical move and I have like 400 in defense. But oh well, it doesn't matter because that Pokemon just did its job and more so. So nice one, Crossel. I then send out my Gyroda. I can't remember the English name for it, and I can absolutely beast that with a Leaf Storm, but he switches out into a Reuniclus, and that's going to be probably EV in special defense, I think. But either way, I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm, and because of this Pokemon's perversity, or as it's called contrary now in the English one, that's going to increase my special attack by +2. So that means that this Pokemon can basically set itself up by doing damage. And as you see here, the dimensions turn to normal. That basically means I can outspeed it again, and I can go for another Leaf Storm, which is going to do even more damage, with +2. And now I'm at +4, which is absolutely amazing. The Unicus uses Trick Room, and he will now be faster than me. So I am a little bit like, should I switch out or should I just finish it off? I think in the end I do finish it off. Do I? Oh no, I switch out. I switch out into a Slowking, because Slowking is like, oh, it says the name, it's slow. Means that I'll be able to outspeed anything on his team. So he goes for a Psychic, and I'm going to resist that like a beast, because I am special defensive Pokemon, and I am Psychic. So that's going to do like nothing towards me, and it does nothing. So Lefty's recovery, and I think I go for a Toxic while he switches out into his Remoraid, and his Remoraid is already poisoned, so that was quite a smart play on his one, because obviously I can't poison him. And as you see, I use a Toxic. Yep, Toxic, he's already poisoned, so that was quite a smart play on his part. Probably predicting Toxic, because that's what a lot of Slowkings do. So yeah, we both get our leftovers and Sandstorm and stuff. This is a really long video, isn't it? Anyway, I use Protect because I'm Whore and I don't like to get toxic damage rack up. He's going to go for a Seed Bomb, and I know that would have killed me if I would have stayed in. So I know I got to get the hell out of there really quickly. So yeah, after the after turn effects, I can show what happens next. Toxic, yep, we know. Right, I switch out into my Gyroda because I am a defensive wall on my Gyroda, and because he's going to use a Seed Bomb, 100% he's going to use a Seed Bomb, and no matter what he does, he's going to do absolutely nothing because I resist all of his moves. Goes into a Seed Bomb, that will do like nothing, and I can start Leaf Storming up here, so I can start getting some stat boosts. So yeah, wait for the after turn effects. See, I really hate like after effects like rainstorm, rain dance, sandstorm, sunny day, and all that. I just waste more time on videos. But anyway, Leaf Storm, I'm going to absolutely blitz that Remoraid, and I'm going to get a +2 because I switched out and they don't stay in when you switch. So I'm back to +2, which is still quite nice. Yeah, after turn effects, we'll be here for a little while. So he sends out a Zakadrill or a Doriyuzu, and I know I'm going to absolutely destroy this because that's what Grass type does. So a Leaf Storm to his substitute. I was surprised he's a sub because I've never actually seen a Doriyuzu do that. So his substitute is faded, and I get my stat boost to ×4. And then the after turn effects, which are really awesome. Come on, stupid thing. Right, he goes for a Brick Break, thinking that I was going to switch out because I was running out of PP on Leaf Storm, but I decided to stay in and go for a Leaf Storm, and I think that is actually a crucial point in the match, because if he would have kept on subbing, I reckon I would have been stuck on what to do. Very well. So my ×4 Leaf Storm is going to hit that and just destroy it. I'm now at ×6, so what I could do, no matter what happens, I could just stay in and Leaf Storm whatever comes in, and it doesn't matter about this Pokemon. But as he sends out a Magneton, I thought I might as well have a bit of fun, and I switched out, and as I said, I should have really stayed in for a Leaf Storm just to absolutely destroy it. But I go into a Doriyuzu. This is probably my favourite Pokemon on the Gen 5 because it just looks epic and it's pink. Magneton uses HP Fire, and I was really confused how or why a Magneton would have HP, and I realised it's HP Fire, which you rarely see on Magnetons. But I use Earthquake, which is going to be super effective and stab, so that's going to absolutely annihilate that Magneton. And the only Pokemon he has left is a Uniclus, and I was thinking, does it actually have Levitate? So I chanced it, and it doesn't have Levitate. And even though it had, even if it did have Levitate, Mold Breaker would have got through it. So that was an awesome game, even though that was a 5-0. But still, I really enjoyed that. Thank you, 9piecewood, for that, and Ravenhurst out. See yous laters.